Good afternoon, folks. It's Matt. It's Ready Haven Homestead. It's about 75 right now, and it's March 13th or something like that. Or 12th, I'm sorry. Tomorrow's the 13th. The wonderful thing about having a homestead, you got to fix everything pretty much yourself. I've got a washing machine from 1967, 68, 69, somewhere in there. And the drain tube came loose. Left a watery mess. Yay me. So, getting that taken care of. And part of the tube was kinked, so we're replacing that little piece along with a couple others. So hopefully we won't have this problem. But it's an $8 fix, and it's for a nearly 60-year-old washing machine. That's not bad. So, and that's really the only problems we have out. It's running great, draining well. And just the bottom of the hose where it goes from the bottom of the tub itself to down to the propeller to send it out to the drain tube, those came loose. And that happens. But also here at the homestead, the chickens have started laying. They've gotten up to about 5 eggs a day from my 7 girls. Just kind of curious as which ones are not laying. I'll turn you around to look at them. I got 3 up in the coop. Sounds like they're doing a dust bath in their bedding. There one is. Hey, hon. Anyway, just a quick update. And yeah, we got some fresh, or semi-fresh cedar shavings in there for them. I gotta clean it out completely and do a whole lot of cleanup in general out here. I've just been lazy. That's the best word I have for it. I've been lazy. And gonna start getting the garden prepared. Although it's gonna be more Jacob than me, and Nathaniel than me. On the far side of the property, we're gonna be adding in probably 5 fruit trees, preferably apple. That way we can use those, maybe not this year, but next year in having apples for the apple butter. But spring is coming around. Spring is not fully sprung yet. We're supposed to have a few more days down in the 30s. But I'm out here in short sleeves. And it's being pretty nice. Supposed to be having some rain coming up. One of my friends are going to be working out at Tom's Creek Farm in Wayne County, West Virginia. They're doing the maple days, where they're cooking off the maple syrup. So if you're in the Wayne, West Virginia area, Huntington, West Virginia area, swing by them, look them up on Facebook and all that. And it's Tom's Creek Farms. And I think they got a post on Facebook, but I'm not positive. I'll try to find the link and copy it and put it on here in the description. Or if it's not in the description, it'll be in one of the first comments. But life is what it is. But we're probably going to be moving this system, which is going to be disconnecting the board down there, because all 3 of these posts are tied up to the board. and that long board over there will get it pulled out, and probably just move the whole thing out one way or the other. Probably I'm going to rearrange everything in here, so all these beds are going to be pulled up, moved away, tilled up, tilled out. I don't do the no-till method. I probably could, but the plan is to take this whole area that I have, which I'll come way over here to show y'all. The plan is to take all of this. I'm going to leave that bed there, have cucumbers going up it, and only cucumbers, but move these beds out, expand it from here, and because originally my whole garden was this section here, which is like 10 feet by 18 to 20, so a 200 square foot garden, which fed pretty much my family everything we wanted and needed. Up on top of the hill, which, no offense, that's, for me, that's a walk, and not a good walk. I sometimes have to stop 2 and 3 times going up the hill just to catch my breath. But my plan is, last summer we planted 6 plants of squash and zucchini in that, and it did well. The banana plants are going to come up soon again. I'd like to get those moved to where they're in a row over that way. But if I get more chickens, I'll put them into this coop for a little bit. I don't know, I'm spinning y'all around and getting you dizzy. But I want to increase this whole area here to quite a bit. Make all this garden. Have little paths of grass, but for the most part, we're going to make a garden. Have just enough grass to where I can bag it and mulch with it. But when I till the gardens, or actually when we till the gardens, we're going to dig it out and put that deep in it and then put the dirt on top. That way it'll, I always pronounce it wrong, it's like Google culture or something like that. And that'll get better. We did clear out some small trees by copsing them, C-O-P-S-I-N-G, or something to that effect. I'm not a good speller, but these are the posts out of that. We got this type is cherry, and we got box elder. I'm not sure what type that is, and that other tan one's also box elder. And we also got silver maples in there. But doing the cleanup, doing the burn up, whatever you want to call it. This whole thing is basically a disaster. And when you got heart problems and lung problems, it makes it that much harder. But that's going to be burned out, and that's a pile of cinder blocks, but it's overrun by honeysuckle and multi-floor rows. And honestly, it's easier to toss in some flammable liquids to get it started, and then use a propane garden torch and burn it out. We've been using the clotheslines a lot. As my dad told one of his co-workers years ago, it's like, yeah, I got a solar clothes dryer. And they're like, oh, there's no such thing. It's like, been around for centuries. It's called a clothesline. That's one of the things my dad was good at, was starting intellectual discussions / arguments with people, and then let it kick off. But that, we're going to be clearing that, burning, clearing, taking care of all that. Put the fruit trees over there, because I know it's hard for you to tell the angles and stuff. That's like almost a 45-degree angle in that section there, where the white drain pipe's coming out. And that right there is almost a 15 by 20 foot area. But we'll also put in some shade loving plants with the trees and go from there. But this is the life on the homestead. I've got a GoFundMe page put up, trying to get things done, and also working on SSDI. Moving slow and steady, and sometimes that's not working. But like, share, subscribe, comment. If you like what I'm putting up, say something. Throw up that like on there. If you want to see something different, go for it. I'm also going to be getting out in the outbuilding here soon and doing more woodworking as temperature and time, and hopefully no more appliance disasters, because that in and of itself has already taken me close to 4 hours. But we got church tonight, so I'll be there and we'll go from there. Y'all stay safe, be well, get your gardens set up, even if it's in simple planters, because there's people in apartments that throw a tomato in and throw 4 corn stalks into one of these round ones, if not 5, and some beans. You can have 3 or 4 of those on a balcony, or even if it's just 2. Then you'll have some beans and corn. If you don't like beans and corn, put tomatoes and cucumbers in one. Put some like leaf lettuce or something like that around it also. It's okay to put them all together. Potted plants just need watered more, and that's okay. You just gotta remember to do it. But grow something. Take care of yourselves. And be well out there. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, and I'll put those links in as I get a chance. Later.